Hi, my name is Tendai Nyamayaro. Welcome to my podcast, The Journey. This is where I'll be taking you through an expedition of not only my life, but the life of others who know that sharing these stories will allow us to fulfill an element of purpose by helping those who may be going through the same situations. The journey came about in 2021 as the coronavirus pandemic was beginning to fold. And as I shared my stories with people and as people shared their stories with me, it brought about a sense of fulfillment. It brought about a sense of hope. These moments of vulnerability are exactly what the world needs. These testimonies of fighting disease, fighting poverty, fighting homelessness, fighting suicide and depression, working around unemployment, these things really moved my heart. These stories, they touched me in a way that most things have never touched me. And being able to also share what I went through and seeing the joy that it brought to people's hearts, to people's lives, being able to bring back that element of hope to people, that got me to think about starting the journey. Seeing people find love, finding themselves, finding financial freedom in the midst of a pandemic, developing a never give up attitude. Such things are nothing short of inspirational and miraculous. These amazing moments of transformative realizations really got me to think, if it's motivating and inspiring me this much, what about others in the world that need the same? They need the same motivation, that need the same story. People need to let out these life transformative moments and allow that passion, allow that situation to speak to someone else and give that person hope and give that person a fighting chance. And I think creating this platform where you can come and share your story, where you can come and hear a story, is the perfect thing that we need for today, for what we're going through right now. There's a platform where anyone can come and share their story, their experience, their testimony in the effort of bringing hope, bringing light to dark tunnels and creating a hub of safety, vulnerability, and encouragement. It's also a platform where real and hard topics will be discussed and different perspectives highlighted as we encourage open-mindedness and sharing of your truth. This is a place where mistakes can be made. This is a place where someone can feel vulnerable without judgment, because you never know who else is listening. You never know who else needs to hear what you have to say. You never know what story your heart is carrying can do for someone else. And it's a platform that I've created for myself to grow, for myself to open up, for myself to find myself again, for myself to just be able to reach the next level of vulnerability. And I'm pretty excited about it. And I just hope that me being able to put myself out there like that and open myself up allows other people to do the same, to get out of that chokehold of secrecy, that chokehold of not being able to get yourself out there, of being afraid, of being fearful, Yeah. It's all a journey. It's all a journey that we're on. And everybody has their own path. People fighting and struggling with different things. But being able to talk about these things, it helps us overcome them. all these hurdles that we face in life, all these dark times that are canvassed with smiles and dance and joyful actions. That's all part of the journey. But let's help each other get better. Let's help each other get better. The greater part of this podcast will be me sharing about the life lessons I've had. Things I've learned, mistakes I've made, good decisions I've also made, advice to my future self, and also diving into a part of me that I've never been open about. Points in life where I've had to forgive myself, where I've had to forgive others, where I've had to move forward without closure, or understanding. I'll also talk a little bit about my love life, my love journey, and what I've learned from that as well, and seeing what God did in my life as well through love journeys, and where I am today. My experiences, my family, anything that has contributed to who I am today. It's all part of the journey. And as I talk about these things, I hope that you get to introspect, you get to take stock of your life, you get to see where God has had his hand in your life. Moments that you felt like they broke you, but they actually built you. Some of these things we only realize later on in life. We don't really see them in the moment. But that's part of the journey. And that's the beauty of the journey. It also builds trust. Trust in yourself and trust in God and trust in the process. So I really can't wait to dive into the topics that I have set and into the moments and what this will bring in totality. The journey is defined as an act of traveling from one place to another, also viewed or commonly used in a figurative way to liken any lengthy process or progress. Trusting the process is what I just spoke about. And we only learn that in the journey of life, when we get to be disappointed, when certain goals and certain things that we want to achieve don't happen, in the timelines that we've set. But later on they do, or it takes a different turn. But we saw that moment of disappointment turning into a moment of encouragement, a moment of, oh, if that didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened, So all of that trust in the process is what this is about as well. Teaching people that it's okay when things don't happen in the timelines that you've set. It's okay. Trust the process, The journey reveals who you are and what you're made of. You get to know yourself a whole lot more when you take stock of your life, when you take stock of where you're coming from, And yeah. For many people, discovering their purpose along the journey is the real success. It is not until they're faced with challenges and obstacles that they often discover what their true purpose is. And that's why we're on the journey. Hopefully, as you take these strides on this journey with me, you'll discover purpose. You'll discover who you are. You'll find enlightenment and encouragement. I pray that you and I will become better people and live a life that is beyond just us. Welcome to the journey.